opportunity. Please, we would like you to introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Barmac CEO of Brelyon, and we are creating the first headsetless virtual displays for experiencing the metaverse, especially for enterprise applications.
Good. What trends ecosystem do you see is developing in your industry in the future?
Well, I mean, there are many different ecosystems that are developing. I mean, we have all the cryptocurrency stuff and then all the sort of immersive experience sort of aspects of it. So if you think about it, there's really two camps. One is mostly driven by immersion, this concept that this whole ecosystem of metaverse is going to be driven by immersion. And the second camp is mostly toward value, like where are the areas and intersections that we can bring value. And this is basically
what about the opportunities do you see arising as a result of these trends?
Yeah, so I think the opportunities are really massive. We have all the way from being able to monetize like the simplest thing that you have never even thought about in the metaverse, like all the way from simple pictures to tweets to very small things that you can now monetize with very high fidelity. So that fidelity of monetization and the flexibility around that is very exciting in terms of the opportunity. And then there's the opportunity of really being much more effective in collaboration, in simulation training, in teleoperation, things that you couldn't do before with computers. Now, because of this immersion, you can actually have much more efficacy of performing those.
Then how can business take advantage of these opportunities?
Yeah, so for different businesses, it's different, right? So, you can have an elements of these technologies that will create new businesses altogether, right? But you can have also a set of sort of old school businesses that can use these tools. For example, let's say in case of simulation training for medical surgeries or for flight simulators or for really simulating and training people in real world, you can use these virtual worlds to cut the costs on those training processes. So that's one area. The other area, of course, is enabling the workers, especially knowledge workers. So you've probably seen, many workers actually use multi-monitor setups, or they want to have more visualization real estate. So these technologies enable that, so really enhancing the efficacy of that employee every day when they're sitting in front of a computer.
What about the challenges?
The challenges are many. So I would say the challenges are all the way from maturing the technology so it can be implemented, and driving the technology toward defining solutions for these problems that these businesses have. So those are sort of the main challenges. And then there is the challenge of content and compatibility. When you come with a new technology to the table, usually the question is this technology compatible with the archaic structure that business has or that ecosystem has? So making that compatible, building those bridges is one of the challenges as well. And a lot of people miss that because they're like, here's a new technology, it's going to change this industry, but you really need those bridges to slowly start to grow into that
How
industry.
could we overcome these challenges then?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, so basically overcoming them is really building those bridges and putting value first. People like to have a value that they're getting. Now that value can be money or can be solving a problem or a pain point. So solving these issues or challenges really comes when the innovators, the leaders, the industry leaders follow and basically execute on these visions with having value first in mind. What is the pain point you're trying to solve? What is the value you're trying to bring? How much better this solution is compared to what exists? That's how you can solve these challenges.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome.